Welcome back to the Hunter of Dividends YouTube channel. Looking at LyondellBasell Industries today, ticker symbol LYB. Another dividend stock here that I recently purchased. I purchased a little bit of this a while back, bought a little bit more in here today on the market after their special announcement. Let's take a look at their special announcement here. They hiked the dividend by 5%. Also paying a special dividend of $5.20 per share. Pretty solid special dividend here to stockholders as of record as of June 6th. So the ex-dividend date is June 3rd. Pay attention to that. That's the 12th consecutive year of regular dividend growth for LYB. Let's take a look at how this stock has performed here over the course of a year. Actually is up pretty nicely here of late. It's gone against the market. When the market was down, this one held up really well. The 5-year chart, this is a pretty cyclical company that can go in and out of favor. Even backdating all the way to 2014, it's about the same price as it was then. So it's not a huge growth name by any means, but is paying a good dividend. I want to take a closer look at this one here today. Ticker symbol LYB. This is a specialty chemicals company. 19,000 employees, a really big company from Houston, Texas. Right now, it's in demand, certainly. Let's take a look at the note here from Simply Safe Dividends, which love their service, as I've said before. Certainly highly recommended. A 5.3% dividend hike. They give the safety score just a 51, which is borderline. Not a great safety score for this dividend. They don't think that the strong demand conditions will last for forever, but right now the dividend profile is pretty solid. Certainly understand where they're coming from with that. Let's take a look at some of the specific ratios on it. It does have a 26% payout ratio, 26% free cash flow payout ratio. This has been really up and down. Their earnings, as you can see, are not consistent in any way. I don't love that about a stock, so this is not going to be one of my bigger positions. I like to see constant, continuous increase in both of these, but you see an 11% drop, 200% gain, 42% drop, and the growth is back and forth on this one. They actually have been buying back some stock. You see the shares outstanding are not near as many as they were years in the past, which I do like to see that. The ROE here, 56% in the most recent year. Net debt, about where it should be. The interest coverage number, about 14. Pretty solid. Let's take a look at why I do think LYB is a pretty good buy here at this level. We look at Fast Crafts, which is another tremendous thing to have for taking a look at your dividend stocks that you want to purchase. This is a great valuation tool. Valuation means everything with stocks, and you see this hasn't been updated here yet for today's move. Actually, today this did drop to 114.25. I was able to get some around 115 here today for LYB. Just bought a couple more shares of it, but let's take a look at the chart here for Fast Crafts, trading at a blended PE of just 7.06. Really trading very cheap. If you look at diluted earnings, that's what we're looking at right here. Free cash flow, this one's undervalued according to this, based on the historical past. And then if you take a look at sales, this one's going to be a volatile one, up and down, but still a bit below the average price to sales. Let's look at forecasting. I really like the forecasting tool here on Fast Graphs. This is, if you take a price to sales of 0.92, which has been an average price to sales for them, you could get a rate of return. You see it's at 49.6% through 2022, 17% through 2023, and then estimates are that they will fall off a bit here, and that would be a rate of return of 6.5% through 2024. So we'll see what happens with the sales and earnings there. But you see here, this is trading below the average pretty consistently. Let's take a look at free cash flow, which I love to look at, especially for dividend stocks. This one's way below when it comes to free cash flow. almost surprisingly far below on this one. I can't imagine any kind of rate of return of 75%. So this is a long-term estimate here of growth. And if we take a look at this, uh, LyondellBasell is something that is truthfully a stock that is going to be up and down. This is not one that's going to go in a straight line one way or another. I do think, though, that at this point, this is a pretty good valuation point to be buying in, and the stock the company appears to be pretty committed to paying out dividends. The CAGR here of late has been very solid. We see, going back to Simply Safe dividends, the beta is actually pretty low, 0.72. And I'm buying a little bit more here, even though I'm up on this one, because I think, I just had such a small position in this stock that I want to get a little bit more involved with them paying out this special dividend. The forward PE ratio of about 7 is just ridiculously cheap. We know the 5-year average here is 8.5, so it's not going to trade at a high level, but still, I think this is a pretty solid company given the current valuation. So I am buying a little bit of LYB here. Let me know in the comments below if you're buying or not on LYB. Why are you, or why are you not? What dividend stocks are you looking at right now? We'll be taking a look at some more dividend stocks in the upcoming days. You can follow me on Twitter @Hunt Dividends. I appreciate all you all. I passed 4,000 followers here just over the weekend. So thanks to Dividend Twitter and Money Twitter for all the follows and the interactions. I certainly appreciate everybody. If you could give this a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, I would certainly appreciate it. Leave any comments you have below. I'll always respond to all those. So let's take a look at some more dividend stocks as we go forward in the coming weeks. Hope everybody has a great week, and I'll see you back next time.